Hello, my dear friends. It's Josie. Happy Thursday. I welcome you. I'm sending you the energy of love. I am reaching out to you. This week we talk about safety. This week we talk about spirituality. This week we talk about community in times of uncertainty, in many moments when you may be doubting, in moments when you may be fearful, or you're overcoming challenges, overcoming health issues, wherever you are, whatever you are going through. I'm here to remind you that still look into the beauty of life experience, to focus on the good things, to find points of gratitude in your life. This is how we move forward. This is how we find the next point. This is how we get inspired in moments of difficulties. And now it's a really good time to reflect. This is a really good time for us to come together and reach out to one another and support each other through this time and learn. This is a collective learning experience, and I know that you are loved. In moments when you may be feeling alone and vulnerable, not protected, in these moments, going within and reaching out, not to be frightened by the world outside of you and all this scary picture that you maybe see painted right now by the media. You know in your heart, just like there is a perfect eye of the tornado, the inside of this violent circulation of wind on the inside, whatever is happening on the outside in this powerful turmoil, you know that in every tornado there is a point of peace. In moments of chaos, you know there's always a point of absolute peace and absolute calmness within. If you look at the ocean, and waves of the ocean could be storms, could be, all kinds of catastrophes and disturbances and disasters happening on the surface of the ocean, deep inside. On the surface, it looks like it's out of control, but deep within, it's so calm. And it's so quiet. And it's so peaceful. So your mind right now, maybe on the surface of the ocean, is so turbulent and it's so out of control. But deep within yourself, there is this place of complete peace. And this is where we want to go. Going through these times of uncertainty, times of turbulence, times of mass media chaos, we are here to really go in a place within us where things are always well, where things are perfect. There's perfect peace. So in this video, I want to share with you some of the signs. If you are connecting with angels, and many of you are writing to me, talking to me about your experiences with angels, and I love them, I really do. I appreciate all of your feedback. I appreciate all of your connections with angels and the difference that it makes in your life as you become less sort of resistant to change when you relax your body and allow the world just take its path. Allow the earth energy to transition it in whatever perfect way it is happening right now. So angels, in my experience, are very strongly present with us. And of course, if you have an open heart, if you are right now welcoming all kinds of assistance from spiritual domains, you will experience angels in your everyday experience. And I want to give you a gift. Below this video, you will have access to Healing with Angels course. Now, this is my best-selling course. Thousands of people have taken it. It's a 7-day course. It's absolutely free. It's absolutely free for you. And I want you to take this as a gift of healing. If you want to connect with angels on a personal level, this is something that you can do. I will put the links below and take the 7-day course. I encourage you. Thousands of people have been transformed. It's the channeling experience of healing energy. Whatever you are going through right now, maybe you need energy. Maybe you need just to be certain. Maybe right now you need the energy of calmness and peacefulness. So I'm really looking forward to give you the tools, to give you some experiences that will help you to change your energy, to change your perspective. So today I also want to dive into angelic numbers. And angelic numbers is a universal experience. It's actually a universal phenomenon. So many of you are writing to me and just sharing all kinds of number experiences. Josie, I'm thinking about angels. And then I begin to see these numbers everywhere. It could be number 4, it could be 911, 1111. So many different number combinations. And your experience with numbers could be completely different than mine. So I want to give you some perspective on angelic guidance, especially during the time of this crazy, turbulent energy. And angels are guiding you. You cannot quite see them, right? They don't have physical bodies, so they cannot just show up at your doorstep, knock on your door and say, hello, I am Archangel Michael. And let me teach you something about safety. That doesn't happen. And most of us, when we are guided, we ignore the guidance because we're not sure if this is the right moment to receive guidance. And what if the guidance is not what we want to hear? Most of the time, we really want to hear the guidance that is convenient to us. If it's in any way some kind of a warning or some kind of unpleasant or confusing sign, we tend to avoid these messages altogether. And in times when you are so overwhelmed by your thinking, in times when you are just in this space of constant worrying and always projecting and then imagining all kinds of bad things that will be happening in the world globally. So in these moments, you cannot even hear the guidance. Angels could be right there with you. They could be just standing by your side and talking to you face to face. Are you listening? Are you really paying attention? And you just don't hear them. Because in order for you to hear them, you need energetic opening. You need to have your heart open. If your heart is closed, you are just, this is natural. During the times like these, your heart is closed. And you just thinking, all of your energy is in your mental space because now your primal instinct to survive is so active. And this is where you are. How am I surviving this? How do I not get hurt? How do I preserve my safety? And when you're thinking, when you're consumed about your survival, I promise you, you are closing off your heart center. And your heart center allows you to have the experiences of life. When you are open to life itself, life as it's unfolding. And life, my friend, is a divine plan. If you have a perfect plan for your life, you heard this saying, if you want to make God laugh, just tell him, her, your plans. Because we really don't know. We have no idea what is going on, but it is a challenge, and this is the beauty. That's the whole point of this life experience. So we walk through this life in not being afraid or scared to the point of closing off. That we actually welcome life. Bring it on. I am ready. Whatever is unfolding before me. So angels can communicate with you when your heart is open. You may be seeing these signs. You may be seeing 1111, but because you're so in your mental space, you don't understand the meaning. You cannot connect the dots. And these are all intuitive experiences. These are all internal experiences of your heart. Really, when you see the sign, but you are so preoccupied with what you heard on TV or what you read in the news, and these energies like, and then you see the guidance and you just don't understand what it means. So let me guide you really quickly, because I don't want you to be so over analyzing angelic guidance. Once you begin to think about it and overthink, you are going to be lost and confused. It's very simple. Remember, all the guidance that comes through is super simple. You don't have to have a special secrets of the universe, knowing the language of the universe. Angels are always communicating. Spiritual beings from higher dimensions are communicating with your heart, with your intuitive intelligence. So at this point, you may be noticing some numbers. And let me give you just a really quick guidance to understand the meaning of some of the signs. I'm not going to give you the whole 1 through 10, 1, 1, 1, 1. I've done so many videos, and all of these videos are pretty much produce the same information. It's not that this video is in any way special, but it's a reminder, because you may have forgotten, because right now you're just focusing on different things. When you see during the time of crisis, your number patterns will begin to change. It's inevitable. You may be seeing 1111, but during this time, these number guidance may show up in a very different way. It means that you are changing. That's a good thing. Change is the good thing. It may not always look like it's a good thing, my friend. This is a good thing. And when you notice the changes in the guidance system, angels are now taking you on a very different journey. And this is where, ask yourself, am I willing to understand this guidance, really to tap inwards? Or you may choose not to follow that voice of change, not to be guided into the future. Maybe because of fear, you want to hold back and say, you know what? No, I don't want to. I don't want to change. I don't want to move into another dimension. I don't want to move into another place. I just want to be here and now. I want to be safe. I just want all things to be back to normal, back to my old, habitual, predictable life that I had before all of these events. So when you're seeing numbers, especially number 3s, during these times, you will begin to notice number 3s. Number 3 may come as just number 3. It shows up when you see, okay, you look at houses and you see number 3. All right, and you see a bus passing by. That's a bus number 3. Or you can see 3-3. You can see 3-3-3. This is Earth energy. Now, on the level of angels, these are your guardian angels. These are the guardian beings, and they're not just the guardian beings of humans. They are the guardians of the earth, and your guardian angels. You can see them sometimes. You've seen them on my videos here all the time. Now, they are not just all etheric, right? They're not just all invisible. They have a presence. They have a way that you can get a glimpse of them. You can see them on pictures. You can feel them closely by your body, because on the energy level, they're responsive to you. So that's your protector and advisor angel. In my meditations, I am always encouraging you to connect with these two angels, your protector and your advisor angel. And these are the angels that communicate to you through numbers. Number 3 is very common. So when you see these numbers, so number 3 shows up, this is a really awesome way for you to just become aware of the guardian beings by your side. They're telling you, okay, we are here, we're just walking with you. We are taking care of you, we are protecting you. If you're worried about safety of someone in your family or someone who may be at high risk at this point, when you are sending the energy, always remind them to be fully present with their angels. Just imagine having these beings by their side, the protector angel and the advisory angel, these 2 earth beings. Now, they are not just all angelic from higher realms. They're also taking care of earth, and this is where every flower, every butterfly, every beautiful thing, and maybe not beautiful thing, but every being here on earth, whether smallest and seemingly insignificant to the mega organizations, now they have angels looking after it. So we are all here surrounded by these beautiful beings. You don't have to do anything. They're just reminding you that you are, again, in the very interactive universe. The earth is a dynamic process. Earth is a process. You can look at it as a planet, it has a body, but really, earth is a moving, changing process all the time. So things are changing here, and they will be changing. You have almost no control over these changes because they're happening on the much different level. But what you can do is within your own world, within your own universe, to find a sense of peace and purpose and look after yourself, look after the world that is just within your realm, what you can do, what you can change, you can influence. And remember, we all want just one thing. One thing. Even the worst crimes committed because of this one thing. That's what people want. Not just people. I have a parrot. And let me tell you, at the end of the day, this little creature with the pea-sized brain wants this one thing. What is it? It's love. That's what we all want. We want to be loved. We want to experience love. You know, when you go somewhere and you're not feeling welcomed or loved, immediately you resent this. It's such an important thing. A child growing up without love, that fundamental human need is just to be loved, to hold that space within, so we can experience deeper love within ourselves. And so many people right now, they can't express that love. They can't even feel. They look at people and they say, I don't see no love. I see people so frightened right now. And here's the thing, you cannot give anything to anyone which you don't have. And the question goes back to the beginning. What do you really want? More love. In moments of crisis, the way the world is in the way that it is and why things are happening is because we're distancing ourselves from our ability to love. We're being stripped of the ability to really love fully and unconditionally. When our love becomes so demanding, give it to me, or this is how I should be behaving right now. So wherever you are, remember that the state of love is where angels will always take you. They will take you in your career, so you love deeper what you do. They will take you in your creative abilities. They will take you so you can experience greater love through the creative work. They will take you to greater love so you can experience deeper sense of connection with people. Angels are connectors. Angels are the frequency generators. They can bring different vibration into your own life. They can help you experience higher frequency. So moving in the direction of love, this is the question. Asking, are you moving away from love? Or are you moving towards greater love? And generating more love within yourself. Scene number 3 is your reminder just to return back to love in the way for you to feel your angels, to feel calmer. Just being here and now. Feeling good and okay. You know, I'm good. How are you doing? I'm okay, thank you. I'm great. Man, I woke up today and I'm still here on this planet. Whoa! I'm so lucky. I'm so grateful. So shifting that awareness. Another number that will show up for you is number 4. Number 4. Now, when number 4 shows up, it's dealing with a lot of duality. It's dealing with issues of good and evil. It's dealing with the situation where you are most conflicted. So watch, if you receive number 4, could be just one number, could be in many combinations. Number 4, it points that you need to be centered right now. You need to make a choice right now. Where are you moving? Maybe this is a decision that you have to make regarding your career. Maybe right now this is a decision that you're struggling with. This is a mental kind of struggling. It doesn't happen on the level of the body. This is a mental struggling in your mental sort of projection of your situation. You are so conflicted. You have no idea how to resolve certain situations and issues. And that causes you to lose a lot of energy. You're feeling drained by these moments of indecision. And then you begin to see number 4s. Number 4s puts things into perspective for you. Make a decision. And maybe this is a difficult decision. Make a decision to move forward with confidence. It doesn't matter. Just make your choice. Decide. In moments of crisis, you will begin to see number 4s. Because again, you're generating more and more of these ideas, conflicting points, where the universes really have to step forward and say, you know what, you can't just be all scattered like that. You cannot be all over the place. You can't just be so focused on one thing and ignore the rest of it. It's not going to work. So really get into the energy of you already know what to do. There is no inner conflict within you. There is absolutely no, you know what to do. You are the fountain of universal intelligence. You have so much wisdom in you. It is all of that duality in your mind, in your consciousness. That's what's causing so much pain. That's what's causing so many painful thoughts and suffering. It doesn't have to be this way. And the universe, angels, by just making it really clear in your face, whenever you see number 4s, this is the time when you are coming to a point in your life that you must make a decision. Now, remember, I'm talking right now, this is the time of the coronavirus social distancing situations. So these numbers are showing up as a guidance to help you to get through these specific situations, whatever you are going through. Number 5, you will notice number 5, and number 5 will show up as almost like light from heaven, light from beautiful universal source. If you know Esther Hicks, if you know beautiful channels, people who channel higher beings. So when we're listening to their messages, they're coming from these higher domains. And whenever you see in 5s, oftentimes, not always, but many especially during the time of crisis, you will see number 5. And that's the guidance that comes to you from higher domains. Domains of spiritual teachers and wisdom and higher universal intelligence. You are connected to all of these sources at the same time. There's nobody, no one, not one single person who is less than. And then some people are less intelligent and some people are not as spiritual or connected to higher domains. We all have that. We have physical essence, but we also exist on all these levels. And whenever you are seeing these numbers 5, 5, they're coming from higher beings, higher angels. What can you do in these moments? Ask for assistance. In moments when you see really strong guidance coming from number 5, and you can only experience guidance that you are ready to receive, period. If you are seeing these number 5 showing up, pause and go into your heart. Just connect with your heart center and maybe pray. Say a prayer right now. I just want to say a prayer. And you can say a prayer just to feel better. Help me to feel better. I'm not myself for the last few days. What can I do? Can I just feel better? Help me. And instantly you will feel the relief. It's like weight just getting off your shoulders. It feels lighter. So angels are working on many, many different levels right now to help you, to help your family, your community, your world. So ask. It's a beautiful moment. Another 2 numbers that I wanted to mention for you, and the first number is number 7. Well, almost last 2 numbers. Number 7 means, especially in moments of, social distancing, you may be hearing people speaking up their pain in moments when they just feel alone and isolated. Every time you see 7, this is a number to actually go into the spiritual isolation. And the spiritual isolation is the point of solitude, when angels can speak to you. If you are distracted, if you have so many things happening in your life and on your mind, you cannot hear this guidance, you begin to see number 7. And number 7, it's like, slow down. What are you doing? That's moving so fast and this is not serving you right now. Going into this emotional solitude where you can just be alone with yourself. And then listening to the voice, a deeper voice within you. The voice of your soul, the voice of your spirit. When you can calm your mind and all of that chatter. And really ask your soul, my soul, what do I do? Where do I go? In the Course in Miracles, there's a prayer that you can also say at any time. Dear God, show me, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? Who do I need to serve? These questions, you cannot get the answers from the outside. You can only get these answers from within. And every time you begin to see 777, it's not the call. Ask your friends for guidance. It's like, ask yourself for guidance. You already know what to do. You have no problem figuring this out. You are making this way too complicated. Life is very simple. It's complex and it's absolutely extraordinary complexity, but on a basic level, it is so simple. We just want a few essential things that make us so happy. Everything else is just extra layers on the cake of life. On a basic level, we can be happy with just simplest things. Simplest things, so you can look at the sunset and be so at peace. And you can receive $10 million and feel so miserable. You understand that complexity may not add happiness. Simplicity adds to happiness. And you can only listen to that inner voice and inner guidance by tuning inwards. So number 7 will tell you, slow down and then move into peacefulness and move into in a state of awareness. And whatever you need to know, you will know. You will know. You will have all the answers. Now, finally, number 9. Every time you see 9, this is how angels explain. Every time you see number 9, this is a call for unity consciousness. This is the call when we can shift our limitations, when we can break our own perceptions of separateness. I'm separate. I'm here. You're over there. There's somebody out there and I must be here, so I have to close my door so nothing enters right now. In moments when we are in the social distancing and we're trying to protect ourselves for good reasons. Now there are also moments in our human experience is that we are just one species, right? We are going through this as one organism. And we need to really contribute to the whole. There is no organ in your body. The liver is not saying, okay, it seems like there's a problem in the spleen area. I have to block myself and I have to do the social distancing from all the other organs in the distant area and protect myself. If this happens, the whole is going to, what's going to happen. It's unity consciousness. That means that in moments of crisis, we are reaching out to each other. And you can do this now. You have internet, you have a phone, and instead of watching Netflix, and then you can talk to your friends. You can talk to people who may be feeling lonely, who may be feeling right now like they have no hope, and people who are so scared. It's when you are called by the higher guidance to be the vehicle of compassion and kindness, regardless of what you hear in the news, regardless of all the conspiracy stuff, regardless of all the scary thoughts that are running through your mind. If you just closing the door, you are going to lose the connection with your own inner guidance, because you can only communicate with yourself as being part of the whole. Your individual self and the collective self and this entire universe is just one experience. Angels are just part of this whole pandemic as everybody else. So in moments when you see 9s, this is the call for unity consciousness. Remember that you are important, and your good thoughts may have such a impactful change that you may not even understand. Your prayer for well-being of your loved ones, of your friends, of your country, this can be life transforming and can really impact a lot of people. So instead of, again, separating and closing the doors, slowly opening, beginning with the heart center. Please stay safe. Of course, this is the time when we need to take all the necessary precautions on the level of the body. It means you need to wash your hands. You really have to take care of yourself to stop the spread of the virus, to stop the spread of the infection. But it's with everything else in your life. We spread so much more negativity through our thoughts and feelings and emotions on an everyday basis, and we're afraid of the virus. So destructive negative thoughts are much worse than all the other pandemics in the world. But we end up not protecting ourselves by actually participating in the spread of these negative energy. So always finding a way to return back to the centeredness, to the sense of calm in peacefulness, knowing that you are loved, you are guided, and you have the higher forces looking after you and then taking care of you and protecting you wherever you are. So here you go. I hope this was helpful. I'm just looking at my notes, make sure I did not miss any numbers. I think I did mention them all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments how you are transitioning, how you are again. I want to see your smiley faces. I want to see your hearts. I want to see your beautiful energy. We are here for each other. Let's focus on the beauty of life. Life is only 100 years. It's 100 years, and every day we have less and less time towards the end. Life is not stretching to accommodate this time. Life is just life. So let's remember who we really are, spiritual being in physical bodies. Let's remember how loved we are, how we are the supernatural beings, and there's so much to be grateful for. Remember, every day is a gift. Regardless if there is a pandemic, if there is any other disturbance on the planet, it's the same truth. Every day is the gift. If you're here, if you woke up and you have the eyes to see the sun and you have the heart that is still beating, oh, that's so worth living, my friends. So very few simple things. So that's it. Waiting to see how you are doing. Let me know in the comments. Lots of love, you guys. Be well, be blessed. Have the most amazing day on our beautiful planet Earth. Sending you love from my heart. And I'll chat with you in the next video.